It's K Divine. I typically would never drive and and do a video, but I felt like I gotta get this out because it came to my spirit this morning, and I was like, yeah, I gotta find a way to do this, because I was trying to record yesterday and I thought that my phone was being funny with me, and then stopped the whole recording and I couldn't go back to fix it. And I was like, you know what, I'm already tired. I went to try to go get food and McDonald's done screwed me over, gave me the wrong bag. I got all the way home and I was like, I'm not going back out. It's winter out here now, it's cold. So but I just wanted to come on here real quick and let y'all know that somebody is mad because they heard that you got back up. Like, somebody right now is struggling because they thought that after everything that they put you through, that you were going to stay down, and you decided that you wasn't going to do that. And these people are furious. They are furious right now. They don't know how to handle it. Sorry, there's a bus in front of me. They don't know how to handle it. They don't know what to do. These folks don't know how to feel. And this is like one of the main theories that I've been having lately about people, why people are watching you, why all of a sudden you got people looking at your pages and stuff. Like, I've been checking my Facebook page, and I don't even mess with Facebook like that. Let's see if I can get around this bus. The reason why those people are checking in is because, like I said, somebody told them, like, oh no, like, they're getting back up. That's these people's worst fear. When people were coming up against you, when they were ganging up on you and targeting you, the goal was to make sure that you never got back up. That was the goal. The goal was to make sure that you never saw the light of day again. They did not want you to prosper, because the thing is like I told y'all, that thieves don't rob empty homes. Thieves don't rob empty homes. And y'all are the star. I've been saying that for a long time. Like, you're the star. You got something that a lot of other people don't have, and it irritates the ones that thrive in mediocrity. There are a lot of people who have sat for many years and have been able to get by with doing the bare minimum, with doing nothing, because of the people that they associate themselves with. They always used to say, it's not what you know, it's who you know. But in your case, it's what you know, not who you know. That is how you get ahead. And I'm going to use myself as an example. Like, with this job that I recently got, so I've been in my job for a little bit over a month now. My training today is my last day of training. My area manager is going to watch me today to see how I'm doing, and I should be going to my store Monday. So I'm really excited about it. I've had such a interesting run here, but like I said a few weeks ago, my last job tried to make it seem as if I was just incompetent, but they were setting me up to fail on purpose. And it's like, then I went and got a job almost a year later without references. I told them my work history. I told them I had been out of work for 10 months, which was true. And the lady trusted me. She was just like, she said she hired me for my personality. And I'm like, damn. Like, because these people, I swear to God, because this is, when people target you and they do all that weird shit to you, they want to make you feel like something's wrong with you and that you're not worthy. narcissistic people are good at that. They're good at trying to make you believe that you're not good enough, that you aren't, that you're not desirable, that, and especially at these jobs, a lot of these jobs want you to believe that you can't find another job without them, that if they, some people will try to blacklist you. Like I was being blacklisted for a long time, so the fact that I was able to slip through the cracks and get, because I don't think those people expected me to go to the service industry. I think they thought that I was going to keep trying to get, like desk jobs and stuff like that, because that's what I had been doing. But the truth of the matter is that I did not want to sit at a desk right now. Like I would rather do that on my own time. The only time I would do it is if I got like a work from home position. That's the only way that they can get me to work at a desk at this point. Because going to a job every day is not, I'm sorry, y'all. Like I couldn't do it. After COVID and they made us come back into the office, I was like, what am I coming here for? It was a waste of time. At least at this job that I have now, I'm using my hands, I'm walking around, I feel like I have purpose. Like I feel like if I gotta walk around and if I gotta get up out of my bed and go somewhere every day, I would rather be moving around. But sorry, y'all, back to the topic though. But yeah, these people have heard through the grapevine that you got back up, because I was like, why is it now all of a sudden people are coming out of the woodwork? I'm like, where are these people coming from? And you know what? It's because people are y'all always got people watching and monitoring you. You have no idea the people who have seen you out in public. You don't know who these people know. You don't know what people know. And somebody done told somebody else that they seen you. And I'm like I even said before, like you may not even be in your most self. Like you may not feel like you're at where you want to be at, but you are not where you used to be at. And somebody is mad about that. Somebody probably saw you out smiling. Or even for some people it's energetic. They can energetically feel like you about to come back with some shit. Also, it's because y'all been quiet for too long. A lot of y'all took social media breaks, or you just don't post on social media the same. So like maybe, if you got pets or something like that, maybe that's the only thing you really post is about your cats or your dogs or whatever. Or maybe you just only post about your kids and just, but you haven't really shown your face. You haven't really shown you. You haven't kept people updated in what it is that you got going on. And people are curious now, because they're like, what is this person doing? Because some people, the only reason why they watching you is because they just want to know how they can get in front of you. And this is the sad part for your enemies, is that like when you leave certain situations and your enemies don't have any access to you, this is why it's so important to make sure that you know who your friends are and to vet everybody that's in your circle, because some people will be sent towards you as a hidden enemy, and you start telling people your plans and your business, and now all of a sudden things aren't working out. You're getting phone calls and having people cancel on you, and it's because somebody done went and started smearing your name and doing a whole bunch of extra shit that they didn't have to do, simply because they just wanted to get in your way. Now you also have to just see that these people, they thought that what they did, they thought they did their big one on you. They was like, oh yeah, we gonna knock this motherfucker down. We gonna take this bitch out, because they thought that everything that they did was foolproof. They did not see it not working. They were like, there's no way that this won't work. There's no way. And now they see that shit didn't work. All that spell work, all those word curses have backfired. Excuse me. Confirmation burp. and they see all the spell work is backfiring. They starting to have problems. Some of people's karma has already begun, and some of the karma that some of these people are receiving is for them to go through some of the stuff that they put you through. So if somebody was messing with your money, your finances, somebody losing money right now. If their goal was to make you homeless and you were homeless, like y'all saw me living in my car, I'm not ashamed of talking about that either. I'll continue to talk about it because this year has been rough. And I also know that I'm not alone because I saw a lot of different types of people that were living in their cars. People running away from abusive situations, whether those were romantic or, family or whatever it was. There was a lot of people who had to make some hard decisions this year. A lot of people. And a lot of people are having to do that now. I'm so thankful and grateful that I have a place to stay now, especially that it's cold outside, because I could not imagine sleeping in my car with it being 30 degrees at night, 20 degrees at night. That is not good for anybody. But I do just want to say, like, I'm not ashamed of it because it was something that I had to go through to see it to the other side. Because I honestly didn't foresee any of this happening. But I'm just so grateful right now to have a job, and I'm so grateful to have a place to stay. I'm grateful that my car is fixed. The fact that I'm able to even record this video while on my way to work is crazy, because just a couple of weeks ago, I did not know how I was going to get this figured out. I was not sure. I wasn't sure if it was going to get done. The shit ended up getting done better with less money than I had imagined. And I was able to utilize my paycheck to buy some things and do some stuff that I had been wanting to do. So, this is why people are mad. People are mad because they hear now that the things that they said about you. Like, I had some people trolling me on Facebook, making these fake ass pages. Like, they have been doing it for a while, like homeless homes and cheap cars and all this other shit. Because I was looking at one point, I was never looking at housing like that, but I was looking at cars for a minute, and it was the day that I started looking at a car that I started getting these fake ass pages, like cheap used cars, and I'm like, ain't nobody. I was like, and why would these Facebook profiles be popping up on my shit? It's just these people want to let you know that they watching you. But then I started, like, I got like one the other day that was like, oh, Section 8 housing. I was like, I still don't qualify for Section 8. Them people won't even give me food stamps. So, like, what y'all be thinking? Like, they thought that I was gonna be on government assistance. They still won't give it to me. So it's like I still gotta work for whatever I got. That's the fucked up part. But it's all good. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. Because the day that somebody says, oh, well, you have food stamps. No, I didn't. Nothing's wrong with it at all. But it's just like, you can't tell me that I sat on government assistance and sat on my ass, because that's not what I did. My ass got up and went and got a job when I finally, because that's really what I wanted in the first place. I was like, I need housing. Housing was my main thing, because I was like, if I have somewhere safe to live, I can get a job. I can find a place to go and work. Transportation, like especially in Ypsilanti, Ann Arbor, I know the bus routes now. I done had to use them a few times, so it's like I knew how to get around. So I was like, I can do this. If my car doesn't work, cool, but my car's fine now. So people are mad that you're getting back up. Somebody heard that you are working. They heard that you're not sad, that you don't look like you depressed. Somebody thought that you was gonna look like, they was hoping that you'd be like cracked out or some shit. They thought that you was gonna be in such a deep depression, because that's really what they try to push you to. Like, because that's why I couldn't figure out while I was, living in my car. I was like, why won't these people leave me alone? I was like, is me being homeless not enough? And no, it's not. They want to break you. They want you broken. They want you dead. If they can't, if they don't want to physically kill you, most of the time they're not going to physically kill you themselves. They going to make you do it yourself. They either going to make you want to unalive yourself, or make you, force you into, a deep depression where you turn to drugs and alcohol and drink yourself and use yourself to death. Like, that's what them people want. And when they find out that nothing that they did forced you to the edge like that, they get scared, because now they, especially a lot of these people who know and manipulate energy, they know that if that spell work doesn't work on you, that it's got to go somewhere. And where is it gonna go? It's gonna return to sender. And a lot of y'all, I know a lot of people talk about doing return to senders, but honestly, a lot of times you don't even really have to do that. You can say it out loud and say, I don't receive that. That can go back to the person it came from. You can absolutely do that. But a lot of times you don't have to, because it automatically does it because of your spirit. Your spirit rejects certain shit. You rank higher in the spiritual realm than a lot of these motherfuckers that are coming after you. And they should have thought, see, this is the thing about these people. These people are on this 3D plane, be thinking that because they have this physical shit, they got the money and the status that this physical world offers you, that they rank high in the spiritual realm, and they be some of the lowest motherfuckers. And then they come up against a spiritual warrior, and then they try to fight you, and they have to get all these people around them to help them get you, and they still lose. And then they end up exposing themselves for who they truly are. You don't even have to do anything. These people are fighting themselves. That's really what it comes down to. I know that y'all took a lot of L's, because I took a lot of L's. Like, I know a lot of y'all are like, but I just keep taking L after L after L with these folks. I get that, I understand, but you have to also see it from a different perspective and know that these people are really fighting themselves. They're just trying to use you as target practice, but really these people are fighting with themselves, because these people be making up these they be making this shit up, these lies about you, the way that they feel about you. All of that shit is made up. None of that shit is even real. These people will make up lies about you to justify targeting you, just so that they can feel better about themselves. And when they find out that they're not going to get the reaction that they want out of you, so that they can justify the way that they've been treating you, now these motherfuckers get scared, because they done showed they ass. They done showed they ass in front of everybody. They done showed people exactly who they are. And people, and there are people who've been on their side, and but they gonna lose people too. Some people are gonna be like, dang, you did what to that person? And when they start getting in trouble for the shit that they've done, people go start distancing themselves. Nobody wants to be associated with the liar. You done went around and told people that this person was terrorizing you. Come to find out that you're the terror. Yeah, people gonna start moving from around you. Even the people who participated in the shit, they gonna start being like, oh, well, I only did XYZ because she told me this and that. And then when they start realizing that they're all going to be held responsible for what has happened to you, oh, now people going to start pointing the finger. I told y'all a long time ago, them folks is arguing amongst themselves. They arguing with each other. They they don't know what to do. They like, well, I didn't do that. I told her that. Listen. Because they thought it was fun, and it was fun when you were when you were down and that you couldn't do anything. But now that you are getting your momentum back and they don't have any control, because I mean, once you leave a certain situation, there's only so much control these people have. This is why they start to try to gang stalk you, and they try to get all of these people involved in it, in all these different cities. And you got to be careful, because I recently just saw the Masonic Lodge in my town. It's literally down the street from where I live. I never knew it was there. And I have been in this area. I have lived in Ypsilanti for 11 years. 11 years since I was in college. I've lived here. So it's like, you got to be careful. There's a lot of these secret hidden societies and shit around that are doing this shit to people. And I know you're taking a lot of L's. I don't know what the end is going to look like for us, guys. I don't know what rewards wait on the other side for all the suffering that we endured. But like I told y'all in a couple of videos ago, y'all are going to win whatever it is. Even if you don't see nothing come of this, as far as like, I don't know how justice is going to be handed to us. I guess that's the best way I can put it. I don't know how justice is going to be handed down in this situation. But what I can tell you is that you will be vindicated if you haven't already been vindicated. Like, you will be vindicated. Your name will be cleared. They can't act like this forever around you. They can still pretend like they dislike you, but the only reason why they doing that is so that they can cover up, you know, the guilt that they feel for the things that they've done. Because a lot of these people are evil, but some of them are like realizing after all the stuff that they did and how it didn't affect you, how fucked up they are. And it's making some of these people go kind of crazy because now they're being, like I said, they're being exposed. And now that some of them can't deal with the fact that they fucked with you so badly. Some of them used all the money that they had just to get at you, and it still didn't work. And you still standing, and you still smiling, and you still happy, and you still finding something to be grateful for every day. And then people can't stand that because they hate themselves and they're miserable. Misery loves company, and that's why all of them people are even friends in the first place. They only came together because of you. That's why I said some of these narcissistic people are losing people now, because the only reason why that they were even able to gather a whole group of people to talk was just to talk about you. That was the only reason why, because they had your name in their mouth. And now that they don't have nothing to talk about, now that you ain't on the scene, you ain't on social media acting crazy, they don't have nobody near you to figure out what's going on with you. They don't have no information. They don't got nothing to go off of now. It's not so funny anymore. It's not so funny to laugh at you and call you the fuck up and all this other shit when you're not fucking up no more. I mean, you make mistakes, but you're not out here making the same mistakes that you used to make, and that pisses these people off. But that was my message, y'all. They lurking for sure. They're mad that you're getting back up. They're mad that the scales are balancing in your favor now. They had their time. I'll say that to end this message. They had their time, and they sometimes, you know, I've heard for a long time, and I'm waiting to see how this plays out. That God will allow your enemies to attack you just so that He can bless you in front of their face. And I feel like for a lot of y'all, that's what's about to happen for you. I feel like you about to be blessed beyond belief in the presence of your enemies, and you deserve it. You deserve it, because those folks did you dirty for no reason. They slandered your name and tried to ruin your reputation just so that you couldn't move forward. And they did all of that work, and look at you right now. You may not be where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be, and you are better off now. You are stronger. I know you had to go through a lot. I know you got a lot of wounds. I know you got a lot of scars. I know you got a lot of damage that you're still trying to work through. I know you're still healing. But you're doing a lot better than what you used to do. Like, I know that a lot of y'all have changed to the point where, because I know for a fact that a lot of y'all used to get real hype when shit was going wrong, and that's when you started being self-destructive. But you're changed now. You're different. You're not putting yourself in negative situations. You're not fucking with the same people anymore. You know, like, you're doing a lot better. You're dealing with the trials of life a lot differently. And I appreciate that, and I commend that. And if no one has told you how proud they are of you, I'm proud of you for making it this far, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people can't come out of being targeted and you know, and mobbed and gang stalked and all of that. A lot of people can't come out of that or come through it, because I mean, sometimes gang stalking don't really stop. Some people are gang stalked for many years, and you know, it just is what it is. But some people can't deal with it, because they feel, I mean, you don't have as much privacy, but at the same time, like, it's not something easy to deal with. So I get it, and I understand, but a lot of people can't deal with that, and a lot of people either end up in jail or they go crazy. I do want to talk about Katoria J though, in one of my next videos, because I feel like I can use her as an example. If y'all don't know what's up with her, I'm just gonna do an update. I might try to do that tonight, but I'm almost to my destination, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. The channel is definitely growing. I'm appreciative of all the new subscribers I have. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. I appreciate those that stick around and continuously watch my videos, because I was so scared to start this YouTube channel for a long time, because I was like, well, what about if people don't like me? But I'm like, you know what? Somebody gotta like me. Somebody gotta like me. Somebody gonna listen to what I have to say. Somebody gonna feel me and understand. And I'm glad that y'all understand and y'all feel me, and that y'all continue to comment and participate in my page. So I really do appreciate that. But I love y'all. I'm gonna try to keep making videos every day the best that I can, or at least posting every day. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate y'all. It's your girl Katie Bryan. I'll see you later. Bye.